Tourism has been described as a key economic sector and a significant contributor and driver of economic growth and job creation. South Africa is looking to increase arrivals to 15 million people by 2030 and create jobs, but it first has to work on improving the visa regime, implement a more seamless tour operator license process, and invest in infrastructure.
When it comes to visa, because our target is not only domestic, it's also international. So for us to receive the international, it will be a breakthrough for us, So, but the barrier has been the visa. Even after COVID, when they lowered the traveling restrictions, things started to happen. So I believe now with the challenges, once they tackle these challenges one by one, things will start to happen around South Africa.
Inflation and successive interest hikes have led to a global cost of living crisis affecting leisure, tourism and the hospitality sector. The Tourism Leadership Conference has had to look at some of the structural issues that are affecting growth in the sector.
The biggest part of this is for us as leaders of this industry to come together and chart a way forward, to understand where we're headed to, what is it that we need to do to get to the goals that we've set for ourselves, and who needs to do what and by when. And that's what we've been doing, accounting, adding into what we believe is the future of tourism, making sure that we don't just talk, we give feedback as much as we add new things that we believe are going to help us into the future.
Government says public-private partnerships will play an important role in bringing about inclusive growth in line with the targets of the Government of National Unity.
By 2030, we're expecting about 15.1, 15.6 tourists coming to South Africa. But we can only do that if we are working together, united, that is government and the private sector. And also one of the reasons that we are so sure of that is because of the fact that we had problems previously, even currently, with regard to visas. But now that we are attending to those challenges together with the Department of Home Affairs, we are 100% sure that we will reach that target, even more, if then we can work together with the stakeholders.
Those in the private sector say structural impediments have hampered growth as they look towards collaboration that will also see the prices of air travel go down.
The demand for air travel is there, no doubt. In fact, South Africa, unfortunately for us, because of lack of capacity, and I'm talking aircraft capacity, that we are lacking the whole continent. We are at about 80% of pre-COVID numbers. But the reason that that's the case is because we are not able to provide the supply that's needed to meet the demand that's out there. Lanseria on its own, we are the victim of those structural impediments. So once we can sort out the capacity issue, then we'll be able to see people still, people are actually wanting to travel. As I speak with you, sometimes the observation is that it's expensive.
The Tourism Business Council is also calling on patrons to visit establishments this tourism month and in the festive season, all in efforts to help boost the local economy. Government and industry role players saying that the next 5 years should see tourism positioned as a catalyst for economic growth and job creation, and all this will be possible through collaboration and decisive action on legislation. Those in the sector saying that theirs remains efforts towards full recovery, the removal of the impediments and operating efficiently and profitably for the further attraction of tourists into South Africa. SABC News in Northwest.